People are hurting. Seems like a message God's been trying to tell me the past few months. Because God continues to place before me countless situations and conversations that people are in great pain in this world. From meeting some folks who were victims of the Katrina hurricane down in New Orleans, to just talking with people here in town, or simply overhearing conversations out shopping in Sedalia, people are hurting. You know, we stand up here Sunday after Sunday, Saturday night after Saturday night, seeking to deliver a message of hope to those who might not have hope, might feel helpless, might feel in pain. Because in truth, we know very little about what goes on behind your closed doors, what goes on behind your weary eyes or your brave smile. Because we're sure that people are hurting. And I'm not just talking about someone in a faraway country, thousands of miles away. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about us in this room tonight, us in this town. Talking about marriages where the spouses just cannot see eye to eye. I'm talking about children who just cannot get their parents to listen, or parents who can't get their kids to talk. I'm talking about friends who prod and poke and stab with words to leave invisible scars that are never seen but felt deeply. Talking about the helplessness we feel every time we open the paper, or even the helplessness we feel when we open our checkbook. People are hurting. One time in St. Charles, when I was in my fieldwork church, I was making an evangelism call. We had lists of names of people we wanted to go visit. So me and my partner went up to this door. We knocked on the door, and a lady answered. And we asked her if she was, I can't remember the lady's name, let's just say, "Are you Beatrice?" She said, "No, that's my mother. And she passed away a little while ago." I don't think it was a few hours ago. I think it was maybe a week or so ago. And we said, "Well, we're sorry, what can we do? Who are you?" And she says, "Well, I'm from a few states over. I think it was Wyoming. I'm here in town getting her, everything in line. We got to get this house ready to be sold, get all of her stuff boxed up, get it shipped to where it needs to go, all that stuff." We've all experienced that. And we said, "Wow, so you're going to be here for a little while getting her, assets lined up and getting her affairs in order?" She says, "Yeah, I'll be here a little bit." So we handed her our pamphlet, the service times, the little kit that we had prepared, and said, "While you're here, you'd be welcome to come worship with us. We'd love to have you." And she said, "Things in my life are pretty messed up right now. But when I get those straightened out, I'll start thinking about a church to go to." I was just blown away by the irony of that statement. When I get things figured out, I'll start thinking of a church to go to. Because people are hurting. This lady was hurting, and she was looking for comfort where there is none. In fact, she was turning her back on where comfort can be found. And I have to admit that it's guys like me who's made this a problem. Not necessarily guys like Mike Boothby, but pastors, priests, the clergy. Because we've not done much to make it seem like church isn't just another organization. Because that's how a lot of us feel. Church is just another thing to belong to. It's just another meeting you have to attend, only this one ain't monthly, it's weekly, sometimes twice a week. Just another thing in my busy schedule. But your church, your faith, your God is not just another organization, not just another club with another meeting. Your church is supposed to bring you hope. It's supposed to bring you strength. It's supposed to mend your broken heart. Church is where you hear these words from Isaiah. Words that you may not think apply to you, but they do. For as the new heavens and the new earth that I will make, this is Yahweh, creator of the universe speaking. For as the new heavens and the new earth that I will make shall remain before me, says the Lord, so shall your offspring and your name remain. From new moon to new moon and from Sabbath to Sabbath, all flesh shall come to worship before me, declares the Lord. If you really think about it, the plans that the Lord has for us, the plans that the creator of the universe has for us, are extraordinary. He loves us so much that he wants us to experience a new heaven and a new earth. He wants to recreate all of this. Not only this and that, but this as well. Us. New bodies within this new heaven and new earth. Bring into